I'm in the zone. If you always ready, you ain't gotta get ready. We in the zone. Great man said that. Great man said that. I hear they asking what time is it? Well, it's game time. I ain't shooting no shots, I'ma bang mine. Talking about 3 deep on the baseline. Everybody just be looking at the hang time. Off the hook, bro, I'm the Sandman. Up the bat, you can really hear the fans chant. Watch the pitch, bout to split like Van Damme. Ain't for the fence, cause I'm going for the grand slam. I can't settle for less, cause people owe me.
Smack, is you ready?
What? Smack. Smack. No, smack now. No, smack is coke.
He don't get the reference.
I don't even know why you tried to, bro. Out of all niggas, this nigga some
smack.
Yo.
Smack you talking about? Really?
I'm waiting on you, dog. I'm waiting on you.
He said, you ready, B? Let's go get him. Oh, leave this on there.
Alright.
I'm leaving on this.
This on there.
We in the building, man, in the Zone podcast. I know y'all
This building 6?
Man, this shit. It might be building 8.
Oh, what's your address?
Huh?
What? This is how you
Who man is this?
This nigga,
Who man is this?
Still the same man's.
Zay Rich, I know what it is.
Santos.
We in for another episode. It's been a minute, man. It's been a lot going on with this COVID shit.
3 months.
You know, a couple months. We was back in the flow, and then you know some shit, some things occurred. COVID, basically COVID, shit happened. You know, the vid. The vid. The one that intervened. So we had to take a couple months off, but we back, man. You feel me? So today it's gonna be one of them.
We got shit on somebody today? That's what it sound like.
Nah, I ain't. See, I might.
I got $5. You stand up.
Nah, I ain't gonna stand up.
I got 5.
But we're gonna talk about the top. Wow, my cameraman ain't loyal. But nah, we gonna talk about the top 100 list on ESPN. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
I think, not to cut you off, I think that's where one thing where, like, I guess you could say that NFL gets it right with how they do their ranking.
For the most part.
Because they a lot of players.
I'm about to say no, it's because
the players be drunk.
The players,
yeah, the players be drunk.
The players,
but they vote for. So
but nah, for the most part,
mad.
yeah, for the most part they get it right. For the most part,
everything else is like.
It be sometimes you be like, all right, he too high, he too low.
Yeah.
But it's never like you really. I really feel snubs. It don't be blatant disrespect. But the ESPN list, these clowns, I know Stephen A on this board. I can just listen to him. I know he is.
No, I think he talked about it. I think he said it.
I don't know. I know Shannon Sharp love it. I'll be honest though. This is my first. I've seen
at that second spot. He don't even believe that.
Look,
AD don't believe that.
I've only seen the top 10. I ain't seen the whole list.
It get worse.
You about to get a candid response from me today.
It get worse.
Well, I know. I'm only looking at number 11, and that's ridiculous. It's already getting ridiculous. Shout out to Boogie. But we're gonna. What you want to do? You want to start from the top 10? You want to start from the bottom half? Let's get right into it. Kevin Durant's number 2.
In the league.
Oh, he's saying best player in the world. KD at 6 is ridiculous. He ain't letting it slide.
Ooh, I didn't see he was at 6. That's
He's at 6.
Crazy,
6, bro.
That's fucking
6.
Crazy.
They got Giannis.
Bro,
Mr. can't show up in the playoffs.
It don't matter who.
Luka.
It don't matter.
And Kawhi.
It don't matter
Anthony
who
Davis.
they got.
And I'm not even super mad.
And LeBron.
LeBron is LeBron.
You're right. He's number 2.
I ain't mad at that. You know, Trey 5 my boy, so I can't even call him Trey 5 no more. He's number 7 now.
Who's stopping?
But
Next
I just don't. 4 other players better than him. There's only one player you can argue, in my opinion. He not gonna argue. Which I'm the KD.
You're not gonna get an argument out of me. You're not gonna get an argument out of me. I'm not going like if that's what you think. All right, work. I still think Kevin Durant is a better basketball player than LeBron James.
Wait,
Does he have a better career than LeBron James? Hell no.
I didn't peep that.
Is he the better basketball player?
Yes, they have Luka at number
4?
Yeah.
Over KD?
over Kevin Durant.
Well, you can argue.
Oh,
Luka.
wow.
You could argue Luka over a couple.
And that's my favorite
I
player.
would argue Luka over Giannis.
Oh, yeah. I can do that.
I would argue Luka over Giannis.
You could. That argument going in short.
No, it ain't.
It
What does
is.
Giannis do better?
As far as
Outside of defend, what does Giannis do better? Nothing.
what does he have?
Literally
to do?
nothing.
What does he have to do better?
Be able to shoot so he can perform in the playoffs.
Back to back
He can do that.
MVP. I mean, there's a couple
What is
shooters.
it, back-to-back second-round exits?
No, he made it to the championship.
You sure?
Did he?
You sure?
Who did Toronto beat to go to the finals?
Beat the Sixers. That was the conference championship we asked me. They walked through the Milwaukee
Could have
Bucks.
swore the Bucks won twice. The first 2 games, and
Then
then
lost 4 straight.
that's what I
Then
thought.
you
But
packed the
I,
paint on him.
but I might,
mean,
but I might
look,
be wrong. But I might be wrong.
You say what you want. That's based off of wins. He's not better than Luka. In my opinion, he's not better than Luka.
How you say he's not better than Luka? I say KD's not better than KD. LeBron's not better than KD. Everybody look at me like I'm stupid when I say who's the better basketball
but
player.
The point is, you can legit debate between Bron and KD.
What is the debate? LeBron's a better passer.
If you look at there's no better overall basketball player than LeBron James.
So LeBron's a better passer.
There's no better.
No, I get what you're saying.
overall player.
But what does LeBron do
he's
better
a-
than KD? Is
He's
what
a
I'm
better
asking.
leader and he's a better passer.
So just
Both in their prime.
I'm just saying just 2 things.
I'm just saying you can argue that LeBron in his prime was a better defender now. But no, I'm not mad if you say. I mean, I'm not mad. KD my favorite player. So if you want to put in one, I'm not gonna argue with you. Now it's not, but that's not the same argument as Luka and Giannis.
But I had the same argument. How you feel about Giannis is how I feel about Harden. But it's a different. But I guess Harden can shoot. It makes it okay.
Yes,
It's the same game.
it's not the same game.
Look at the game.
It's not the same game.
Dribble drive, Euro. Dribble step back. Just Harden has a step back.
He can shoot.
What did I just say? I said Giannis is
It's not
the same game.
though.
Harden can just shoot.
It's not the same game though,
You're right.
because Harden hasn't always played that game.
You're right.
I know I'm right. When you start watching Harden, I've been watching him since 2012.
I've been watching him since Oklahoma State, so.
You went to Oklahoma State?
Arizona State.
Oh.
My bad.
You sure they were Oklahoma State?
Arizona State.
I don't know.
I'm thinking of Cade Cunningham right now, Arizona State.
I hear you.
His jersey retired. No, you listen.
You ain't saying
You know
too
how I
sure.
know the Joshua Christopher wearing 13
So you
right
tell
now.
me. So this is the style Harden been
You
playing.
don't know who that
his
is.
career? Who?
Joshua Christopher.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly. Don't you watch
What's
high
that
school
have to do with
basketball?
Harden?
What Harden got to do with this?
You just brought him up. You just brought him up. You just brought him up. What the fuck? You just brought him up. I didn't even bring my boy up. And they got him at 9. I ain't even complaining about that, which is ridiculous. But
Should be lower.
Anyway.
that's all personal.
Not personal.
It is personal. That's a
Look at
personal
the game.
opinion.
Look at the game. It's literally the same.
It's not the same.
literally
It's
the
not the
same.
same.
Just because it
It's
look,
literally-
just because it look different. But what they do is literally the same. They dribble the ball. They dribble the air out of the ball. They either go for layups or threes.
No.
Giannis don't
For
make
layups.
threes. Shit.
And layups and Euros and layups. And Giannis travel on every fucking play.
And Harden don't.
He going away from the basket though.
So that make
I'm just saying.
So that make it.
I'm just saying, if
Three
you
steps,
give it
three
somebody,
steps, though.
if you give it somebody 3 steps to get an easier shot, every time, like
so
that's
it's
almost
not a
cheating.
travel because it's a harder shot.
No, yeah, I'm saying I'm not calling it travel.
Oh, are
He
you
going
calling the travel? Are you calling that the travel
Look.
and pick up?
the travel on pickup,
Yeah.
going back from the basket. No, I'm not.
So if I took Blagan 3 steps back
And went backwards. You go ahead and pull it. You
there's
yeah, go ahead and
no
pull
way.
it.
Wow. Wow.
Go
That's
ahead
how
and pull
you
that.
do it?
Go ahead.
I've seen you hit that a couple
Anyway,
times.
But you
yo.
know what I'm saying? That's a harder shot. You give it. They can go to the basket and do this shit and be right at the rim. He's 7 foot, right at the rim, dunking. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that. I mean, I get what you're saying, but the difference is we haven't seen Giannis be able to succeed in a different system. We've seen Harden do it.
As a
This
six
system-
man.
No, as a starter. Houston hasn't always played this system. This system was created by D'Antoni, who's only been there for what, 3-4 years. Harden has been in Houston for what, 8 years?
I don't really care.
Watching his team, carrying his team to 50 wins every year. I mean, he hasn't always played that style.
Okay.
This style is new.
Congratulations.
This style is new.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
How many more sidekicks you gotta get?
He just started getting sidekicks.
Yeah, Dwight. Yeah,
That's a sidekick?
I mean, compared to how people look at him, yeah, that's a sidekick.
That's a sidekick?
They gave him
I
a max.
guess.
They
I
respected
guess.
him.
Compared to LeBron getting AD, Steph getting KD, those are sidekicks? I mean,
Steph had Clay, so I mean, that's
Clay, I mean, compared to
what?
we're talking about a Dwight that couldn't stay healthy, missed 50 games.
I'm talking about he had other players though.
Who?
Yeah,
Trevor Ariza?
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, old as hell.
He had so Russ old too.
I'll give you that one.
I mean, how many times?
Style fit.
I'm saying how many times he got to get a second man like before y'all realize like he not it.
He ran into Golden State.
Oh.
And then ran into
So
LeBron.
LeBron, right?
So LeBron
LeBron ran into Golden State.
and fucking lost.
But he won, right? Oh,
When? He lost.
LeBron against Golden State. In Cleveland, he won the second one, right?
What is that?
That's what, I was making sure. I know I ain't that high.
The team that won 73 wins, he won 73.
Yeah. He beat him.
Harden ain't Bron.
Okay.
I will get your argument. What does this have to do with Giannis?
How you feel about Giannis? How I feel about Harden? I said that. I said that.
That's right.
Why do you keep going? I said that.
Because like
I
I don't
said
see
that,
how
though.
I just don't get how you like Giannis that much and then say I don't like Harden.
I don't get how you
'Cause
like
Giannis
Harden
has
that
that
much, but
skill.
you don't like Giannis.
Because Giannis, I don't get the gas. I don't get the gas. I think it's a back-to-back.
So
MVP
when I say I don't get the
what?
gas on Harden, it's looked at
Who's
because
being gassed? You
James
can see,
Harden.
you can literally see Harden's skill. What is Giannis' skill besides running to the rim?
Harden does
What is Giannis' skill?
What is Harden's?
Handle. He can shoot. He can finish at the rim. He can facilitate efficiently.
You talking about
What
the
are
numbers?
What are we talking about?
We
Come
going
on, bro.
about numbers,
Come on, bro. Come on,
You know
bro.
they
Harden
big,
has always
they
been a
big on
playmaker.
analytics. in Houston.
Harden always been a playmaker. Like,
No, I'm not saying he's not a playmaker. I'm just saying you saying he's a shooter. Like, off what numbers? We going like percentage, like made threes, like attempted threes. Like I'm trying to figure out like free throw percentage. Like what
Can
defines
Giannis shoot?
what makes him a
Can Giannis
shooter?
shoot?
I'm just saying what makes him a shooter.
Can Giannis shoot?
What makes him a shooter?
Can Giannis shoot?
Is it sky blue?
Can Giannis shoot?
Is it sky blue?
Can Giannis shoot?
Is the sky blue?
Can Giannis shoot?
Is the sky blue?
Can Giannis shoot?
Is the sky blue?
Niggas want to talk about what Harden can do.
Nigga,
Don't
like,
want to talk about what Giannis can
Yes,
do.
he can like literally shoot the ball. You asked me a question and I answered. Can he shoot? Yes, he shoots the ball. Is he good at shooting? Is a different question.
They got Steph Curry at 8.
Crazy.
I'm not mad at that.
You man, answer that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Only because he didn't play last year. It's hard for me to looking at this list. I don't see who I would, unless you move
A couple.
Giannis down to 8 and put Steph at 7, and then move everybody else up. I'm cool with
So
that.
you really think?
So if we go down the list, right? I'll take LeBron over Giannis. I'll take AD over Giannis. I would take Luka over Giannis. I would take Kawhi over Giannis. I would take KD over Giannis. I would take Dame over Giannis. I would definitely take Steph over Giannis. I would take Harden over Giannis.
Buddy Hield.
Now when I then I would take Giannis. 'Cause I wouldn't take Jokic over Giannis.
Jamal Murray, Donovan Mitchell.
Nah.
You gonna keep naming? We're just gonna go down the list, right?
I'm stopping at Jokic. They got Jokic at 10, which I think is too high for him. Because I think
How? You think Jamal Murray's a better player than him, right?
no, I don't.
So what do you saying?
I'm just not that big on Jokic. I'm not mad at him being at 10.
Is it good? So you just don't like big? That's what it is.
I love it. I'm an Anthony Davis fan. Before he went to LA,
Nigga guard.
he's a power forward.
I'm just saying. So why don't? What about Jokic and Giannis that you don't like? That's all I'm trying to figure out.
I just don't like Giannis' game. I never have.
Okay, so why don't
Jokic,
you
I don't have a
Jokic?
problem with his game. I just think he's born to watch as a subpar player. He's a subpar player to me. He's very skilled,
How?
but he's not. I don't think he's a superstar. I think he's an all-star.
By
I don't think he's a
personality?
superstar. No, by game. He gonna give you 20 points.
He
gonna
can give you 20. He can give you 20, 10, and 10 if he wanted to.
Is he gonna close out games?
He can.
Is he gonna close out games?
He can, but as a center in today's
Depending
league,
on-
I'm saying as a center in today's league, let's get real. They're not closing out a game. But at the end of the games, a lot of the times he's their point
You
guard.
can give AD the ball, he can close out a game.
But a lot of the times he's their point guard in late game
You can give
situations.
AD the ball, he can close out a game.
I hear you, but you didn't just
And
hear.
that's not true.
How?
Because in late game situations, Jamal Murray had the ball in his hands, not Jokic.
Really?
Yes.
Against the Lakers?
Go back and watch it.
Because I saw Jokic call for the ball, turn around, and then up and under, and then
One time? Who was
I'm
making
just-
the rest of the plays?
I'm saying there was a whole. I mean, Jamal Murray really had a good series that game, so I'm trying to
I'm
figure
just
out.
saying who's making the rest of the plays.
I mean, on what series?
Because we acting like Jokic plays. Nobody, I don't.
I'm not saying.
Who expected them there to play y'all?
Oh my
I'm
god.
just saying. We acting like Jokic be out there closing games.
Bro, he do, bro. He do. Is it at the?
I just said
Is
I'm
it
not
at the
mad
rate?
at
Is it at the rate that? Is it at the
I'm not mad at
rate
him being at 10.
of other players? No,
I'm
but
not-
let's get
when I look at
real.
the next 10 behind it, I'm not mad at him being at 10.
I hear you.
Based on the last season, I'm not even going to bring up my boy because he didn't play well last season. Or I would be mad about that. But
Ooh.
Embiid played like shit last year. So, 14 is
You
fine.
think Embiid is better than Jokic?
Yes. Yes. Based off defense alone.
Who's a better offensive player?
Skill-wise, Jokic.
I didn't ask that. So who's a better
Skill-wise,
offensive
Jokic. Jokic. Because Jokic's going to give you, he's going to give you 18 to 20 a night, but he also going to give you 6 to 10 assists, you some rebounds. Embiid just not that good of a passer. He's way more skilled than Embiid. As far as the other elements of the game. You talking about go get a bucket? Give me Embiid.
player?
He's just way more aggressive. Jokic is just, I don't know, bro. It's just something about Jokic. I don't dislike him, but I'm just not a fan.
You just don't like bigs. That's what it sounds like.
I love Embiid. He's
He's on your team. I really don't like. Everybody love the niggas on
I
their
love
team.
AD. I love
I
Boogie.
love Caruso.
I love Boogie. I like Steven Adams. Like, so it ain't got nothing to do with bigs.
So you like Steven Adams, but you don't like Jokic. Being honest.
Steven Adams was a role player though. I just like his game as a role player.
I feel you.
If we was considering Steven Adams a star player, I wouldn't like him.
I feel you. I feel you.
My star player averaging 12
Oh,
with 2
so you don't like
post
the hype around the player. That's what it is.
Ain't no hype around Jokic. He get the respect he deserves. 10 is good for him. I'm not mad at him at 10. I'm not mad at him at 10. I'm just saying I'm just not. Some people love Jokic. I'm just indifferent about him. I don't like him. I don't dislike him. He cool. That's it.
I feel you.
He has some good games. I'm more of a Jamal Murray fan, but I like
I
small
know.
guards.
That's what I said. You must not like bigs.
I do like bigs though.
But I know you like small guards, so like it would make sense.
You know, I like small
It
guards.
would make
so-
sense. Like, I like that, you know. But I get it. I just don't agree with. I agree Luka being top 10. I just don't agree with 4.
Where do you think Lucas should be at then?
I think he's top 10.
Where do you think he should be at? I'm asking.
Oh, and
what range would you
when
put
I
him
did
at?
it, I had him like 8 or 9.
8 or 9. Okay.
But what is it, year 3?
Yeah.
They mean what other player that is in year 3 that's a top 10 player? Besides like them ones.
He's one of them ones.
But we can't say that yet. I'm just saying they're,
Because the resume.
yeah, but they're them ones because they're them like no other player like came into the league and did what Magic did. Nigga won an NCAA championship, then the following summer or the following spring won an NBA title. Like
Must be nice to have Kareem.
very few did that.
Kareem. Must be nice.
Anyway, like I was saying, like very few players have that like stardom around. Like no offense, like even Bron wasn't even his best player in his class after that rookie season. Like it's
Sure, he wasn't.
so like that's what I'm saying. Like,
Melo, rookie of the year.
that's what I'm saying. So like
And by
there's
year
very
three,
few
if you
players.
By year 3, if you had to argue who was the best player out of that class, who was the most accomplished, it was Wade. I won't say best because Brown was obviously
But,
ahead of the
but
class.
that's what I'm saying though. Like it's like very few players have taken the league by storm the way Luka has, and he
Luka's
just
different.
turned 21.
Luka is different, bro. Luka is
No, I'm
different.
saying there's been a lot of players in the league that's been different in league history, but like at year 3, very few that would be like, oh, like he's
Well, yeah, that's
like
Yeah,
we're
Luka-
moving him in
that's what I'm
that.
saying. Luka is different. It's not
No,
all
that's
players
true.
that be
No,
really
that's true.
different.
But-
Luka is different. Like
But you're also leading to a point I'm making. Very few have like.
we are agreeing. You gotta keep repeating.
But at four, I just don't think at 4. I think
it's hard to put him at
I
4
think it's
because
too
the people
soon.
you have him ahead of.
I think it's too soon.
Like, without gassing,
Because technically he hasn't
he not
accomplished anything.
he's not ahead of. I wouldn't have put him ahead of Kawhi, KD, and Dame yet, or Steph. So like about 8 or 9, where you'll have him
I
at in
wouldn't
that
have
range.
him like both Giannis, but I get why you.
Nah, I'm gassing, bro. I wouldn't have him above Giannis. I just don't like Giannis' game like that.
But
Giannis is a top 5 player. I say he's a top 6 to 7 player. Because skill wise, I'm taking a few other players before I get to
I say
Giannis.
4, but that's
I'm not
just-
taking Luka over him just yet.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't.
wait till next year.
But that's why I
We'll talk
also
about that
asked.
next
That's why I also
next year,
asked.
But I still
this-
think
what
he
is
does
this-
anything better than
What
him.
is this list based on?
I don't know. That's what I don't get.
That would
Because you got-
explain a lot as far as because if we're
Put this
projecting,
in. I don't.
if
think-
we're projecting, then yeah, I could see why
if
you
we're
would put
projecting, you
Luka
gotta
at
put
4.
Luka at 1. If you projecting, the next 10 years, Bron about to retire.
It's kinda hard.
All these, I'm saying
no,
we're projecting.
No, projecting off of like what
Next
they're gonna
season?
do, like this
This
this season, not like.
But then KD
True.
can't be 6. Steph can't be 8.
But that's what I'm also saying. Like some
then,
make
like,
some can make sense, but like some don't.
And then if you're projecting, unless you thinking Harden is gonna be his age gonna start
Showing more.
showing more, you gotta put him higher. Because he was what? Top 3 or 4 in the MVP votes this year? As usual, he probably usually like top 2 or 3. So it's like if you projecting that, how you knocking a
Yeah.
constant MVP
But
candidate
even then,
down and
even
then
then,
putting
when you
Luka was in the MVP.
When you
conversation.
get to the
I think we started missing
projections-
some games.
when you get to the projections, I get Jason Tatum being
I don't.
11.
I have a huge problem with that, and I like Tatum. 11?
I'm saying if you're going off projections.
11?
No, I'm saying if you're going off projections. If you're just
But
going
see, I don't
off
think
of,
they be basic. That's what I'm saying. We don't
but
know.
that's why it don't make sense.
Because how do you say Jason Tatum is the 11th best player in the NBA?
I don't get how Chris Paul stopped 15.
He had a great season last year.
But are we going off of? That's the point. Like, what are we doing? Like,
I'm saying he had a great
because
season.
are you
last year.
taking him now, Chris
But I
Paul
think
now?
I-
Are you taking him over his teammate?
over D Book?
No.
Hell,
Are you taking him over Jamal Murray?
No.
depending on who on the team?
Are you? Don't know. Just them. That player now. Forget who's around him. Just
Based
that
off of how
player
Chris Paul played last year, yes.
over Jamal Murray.
Yes, because he's a better facilitator and a better leader
Okay.
and a better defender.
I said okay. Yeah,
I'm giving you my reason.
What about Bam? Jimmy Butler
Over Jimmy?
over Chris Paul.
Over Chris Paul? No, I'm taking Bam.
But I get how it is on this, but
Bam
that's
is
what-
higher than Chris Paul.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm also, if we're going off what we saw last year, I'm not taking Ben Simmons over Chris Paul.
Neither.
I don't know if he's on.
He's 16. He's right behind
Oh,
Chris
you're
Paul.
right, but so maybe. But then it's like, I don't think I'm taking Bradley Beal after Chris Paul.
Now that we getting down to this 10 to 20 range, we done already decimated
Bradley
the top
Beal's
10.
22, by the way.
22. So we know who we got to take out. It's fucking ridiculous
It's a couple.
to miss half the fucking season and be at 19.
It's a couple people we got to take.
He on a minutes restriction. Why is
Not no more.
Zion in the top fucking 20?
Not no more.
What did he do last year that said he's a top 20 player?
Sold tickets. You asked me what did he do? You asked me what did he do?
On the court.
Sold tickets.
On the court.
He sold tickets.
That's the
Him
front
being
office.
on the court sold tickets.
All right. You just gonna leave that alone. Because you obviously don't have an
Did you not work? Did you not work?
answer.
You know how it works? Exactly. Exactly.
Come on, bro.
Exactly. You know certain players just sell, the tickets sell themselves.
Bro. 19, bro.
I agree.
Ahead of PG. Let's look who you ahead of. Cause you look at the next top 10, right? We're putting Zion ahead of PG, ahead of Jamal Murray, ahead of Bradley Beal at 22 after the season he had last year. The nigga been getting disrespected all year, dog. He got snubbed to be an all-star. Now he at 22, and this list makes no sense, right? That's why the All-Star game is a joke. So Bradley Beal got snubbed, and Trae Young was a starter, but the top 100 list got Trae Young at 29 and Bradley Beal at 22. Make that make sense. If this list is based on last year, make that make sense.
Well, there was like 2 years last year. You got like
they got
pre-COVID.
Ja Morant over Westbrook?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I still think Russ is top 10, but that's just me.
Yes,
He
I didn't
is
even think
top
about
10.
that. Where is
Oh no,
he?
he like 39.
Russ is
They
36.
got the Brody at
36.
Man, he down there.
Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing?
But look who they got better than look who they got Tyler Hero better than.
Pascal Siakam at 24?
That's about right.
No, he should be in the 30s.
I say 25 to 30.
I say 35 to 40.
Oh nah, that's
30 to 40. I say 30 to 40. In the top 30, I can go through this. Pascal Siakam, 24.
Drew Holiday
So
should be
give me Kyrie over him. Give me CJ over Give me CJ over him. Give me Brandon Ingram.
Pascal?
Yes.
Word?
Give me CJ over Pascal.
You
Yes.
taking BI?
Yes, I'm taking Brandon Ingram over.
BI top 25 now?
Yo, I put him in the top 20. Oh, man, after last year. You talking about Brandon Ingram? He got out of LA. He balled last year. I ain't talking about. But give me Trae Young over Pascal. Shit, still getting
Really?
Kyle Lowry. Yes. I think Trae Young should be higher.
I do too.
I'm just saying how you just disrespected him. Like,
I just.
I mean, I
see
get
so
the
many-
point you were trying to
I
like
just see so
defend
many
Brad,
players.
but
And then give me Westbrook. Give me Chris Middleton over him. Give me Morant and bro. There's so many players I would get to. And I might be being guard biased right now, but like I just don't. Maybe I'm just not a fan of Pascal game.
that's what it is.
I'm just
And
not a
that's
fan.
fine.
At 24,
But I'm
I just think
not.
that's
I'm not
fine.
taking John Morant over Pascal.
I am. Because I feel like you look at Pascal's game.
Depends on my team.
Pascal's game is what it's going to be. John Morant's game is going to continue to evolve and grow.
No, I get that.
Especially when he comes a more consistent jump shooter.
True. And you can say the same thing about Pascal. If he becomes a consistent jump shooter, because he can handle the ball too.
A little bit.
So, he handled enough. He can handle enough to
To
get
be a
his
power
own
forward,
shot.
Yeah, I don't know if to be a power forward. But his game, he more, I don't know, I'm just not a fan.
I'm saying if he gets a jump shot, his game elevates a lot
Yeah, of course. I mean, that helps you out.
because he's a quicker big too.
But then does he turn into fucking Serge Ibaka? Gets a jump shot and just stop doing what he does.
I hope
Because
not.
Serge Ibaka
I hope not.
I used to love Serge until he started shooting jumpers.
Yeah, Serge would have. Yeah, his defense sacrifice. But he still was like he still was like top 10 in blocks this year, ironically. So,
Still a solid player.
um,
So I think D-Book at 17 is perfect. I'm not mad at that. Donovan Mitchell at 18 is perfect. PG should be. I would only say PG should be higher because they got Zion at 19. I think I'm not super mad at Bradley Beal being at 22. I just think you can put him ahead of.
I am a lot.
Yeah,
That
nah.
whole list you just went past.
Yeah.
Besides Bam and maybe Butler.
Yeah, once you get to this 12 to 14 range, it's about
But I'm
based on
honest,
last season, it's probably
I
where
think-
Bill should have been at.
I think I'll take Bill over Tatum
I would.
because Bill's a better facilitator.
Yeah. Bill, he has the better overall game. Tatum is one-dimensional as hell. Which is why
Nah,
I
he
don't...
can play decent when he wants.
I mean,
depends on the.
offensively.
Depends,
I mean, offensively. I know he can play D. When they lock in, all them
Yeah.
Celtics players can lock. Outside of Kimber, he's too small, but
Yeah.
when they lock in, they can play some D. But I just think overall offensive game,
Mm-hmm.
Bill got it all.
As bad as this year he had, I think PG should be 11, 12.
PG who?
Paul George.
Who was that? George Paul? My boy been lying to me for years, dog. You gotta show me something, dog.
You say he with his old trainer.
I hear
Feel me?
George Paul.
Phil, you talk.
GP.
You talk to Cub.
You mean GP?
I'm talking to Cub.
You talk to GP?
Nah, Gary Payton. Nah.
Nah, I ain't talking about that
You
GP.
said
Not
GP.
the glove. Not the
Oh.
glove. I'm talking about the new GP, George Paul.
I don't know, boy.
Shit, you saw him all year long.
Nah, I only
Lying
know,
and shit, talking about some
Paul
doctors
George.
losing him like Ray Allen.
I ain't never seen a nigga come off a pin down.
Ever.
Yeah.
Not never. Talking about he coming off pin downs and shit. That's not my game.
Man.
Look at the stat show. You've been in more
That
pick and rolls than
boy
you've been in your entire
lied
career.
on that shit. It'll touch me like that.
What?
That nigga ain't come off no
That
screens.
nigga ain't like that.
Man.
Like, say that nigga ain't like that. He was in pick and rolls. Like, I love Paul George, bro. I've been a fan for a long time. Bro.
Getting weird.
Real weird.
I'll tell you this though.
But it ain't no such thing as playoff P. But I think his range is right. I don't think he should be nowhere near the top 10. I don't think 11 is way too high. 11 for Paul George? Hell no. Hell
We're going by
no.
potential. Paul George is
Maybe
top
15
10.
to 20.
We going by potential. If Paul George lock in,
Let me preface this, we both Paul George fans. And this is
if PG
what he just
lock
said.
in,
What he just said is my fucking issue with Paul George.
Yeah, like, all right.
What I've been telling you for years.
All right.
What I've been telling you for
I get
years.
what you saying.
The nigga got the game to be consistently top 5 to 10. He just ain't never take us. Just ain't.
He back. He said he
What's
back.
such irritation? He just never got it quite right. Like he never.
He said he back, man.
That's what he's. We'll see. I think 20 is cool. I just think he should be ahead of Zion. But I do think Bradley Beal should be ahead of him.
Alright, what's your beef with Zion?
What has Zion done to me? He barely played last year.
You don't like Giannis or Zion, right?
He
I just
barely
want to see.
played.
No. I just want to see something. I just want to see something.
Listen.
I just want to see something.
Listen.
Alright, but
Zion barely played last year.
No. I get what you're saying.
Even a minute
But you
restriction
also
most of the
just
time.
don't like Zion.
My problem with Zion, bro.
Is your problem with Giannis?
Nah, because Zion's a rookie. He got plenty of time to develop.
Okay.
So like, and I honestly think Zion he might develop better than Giannis. My thing with Zion is like we just crowning him so early when he has no skill yet. He's all hustle. He's literally all hustle. He'll get you. I have projected him at about 15-8 coming his rookie year. He upped that a little bit to like we averaged about what, 20, 19, 20,
So what he
about
on
10
average?
boards,
20 and 10.
about 20 and 10. But that's all hustle. It ain't like
Shit, 20 and 10 off the hustle?
that's tough.
The hustle.
But I
bustle?
mean, in this league, that's all you gotta do. You get a lot of fast break dunks, hustle on back, put back, rebounds. Niggas don't box out no more. So I mean,
he showed the Spurs.
I just think it's early, but he barely played
showed
this.
the Spurs
My-
the
my
rad.
thing My thing is this though. He shoot like 20% from 3. Stop. My thing is this.
Chill on.
I'm just saying.
Chill on. It's like 30.
He just ain't did enough yet to be top 20. He barely played it. I see if he had a full season, he ball, and I'd be like, all right. I'll still be mad he been top 20 after the rookie year,
No
but
minutes restriction for him either.
huh?
No minutes restriction.
I hope we're gonna see what he can do.
Cook.
And I think he gotta lose some weight.
Cook up. Oh, he about to cook, bro.
He gotta lose some weight. My boy Cat at 23, I ain't mad at that. I'm real.
Cat had the
Let's go down
best.
to the,
Shout out to Cat.
that's my boy. Let's go down to the 30s. You know, we've been on top 20 for a minute.
30s.
Kyle Larry at
go
30.
back.
You wanna
Right there.
show off some stuff?
No, right there.
Drew Holiday?
Yeah.
At 33 years?
No.
Sure.
Drew Holiday shows the league who he really is this year.
You think so?
Watch.
I think he can sit. I think he
Because
do
the
what he
show
do.
runs no. Couple spots he had to take a back seat. Forgot.
Where?
New Orleans, he had to take a back seat.
To who?
AD.
I'm confused.
I'm saying, remember how
He's in Milwaukee.
remember how the league felt
The
about
guy-
no. Remember how the league felt about, but that's also why it's gonna help. Remember how the league felt about Drew and Hills in Philly?
How do you feel? I love Drew. Damn, I miss my boy in Philly. I was
He was an all-star. Niggas like Drew going.
He ain't going back to them days.
You know why now? Why it's gonna be easier for him now?
Are they playing
Because he
through
got
him?
Giannis. They have no choice.
So that means what you gonna do with Giannis? You
Giannis
put him
is
in the
big.
drop down?
Pick and
Put him in
roll.
the post?
Pick and roll.
I like that.
That pick and roll with them two is scary because Giannis could become a facilitator then too.
Yeah. And that if they do it high like the Warriors did it, get some spacing on the floor. Then Giannis get
Giannis on the guard.
I might start liking Giannis then.
Drew on the big, like who guarded that?
Giannis just gotta get it back to the basket game.
He's a big.
But he has no back to the basket game.
So learn it.
That's what I just said.
I'm saying, like he's a big, like he gotta learn that shit anyway. But I don't think I think he may have it, he just don't have to use it type.
Yeah.
But
I don't think
I see him averaging like Middleton may still average 20.
He will still get his 20, 22.
He may average like 25 and like 12.
Who?
Drew.
That's not his game.
It don't, because of
That's
what?
not his game, I'm telling you.
Because of what's gonna be asked of him.
Facilitate.
Saw what Drew Brogdon did in that same offense.
Brogdon?
And Brogdon, we get agreed.
He averaged like 12 points.
Is a better. Drew Holiday's a better player.
Come on now, yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying. Brogdon got his 12 off like hustle plays and pick and roll and like
See,
some
that's,
different
the
shots.
scoring has never been Drew's game, so he's not going to average 25.
But when
He's
Drew,
not average. When he want to get, when he get a bucket, when he want to get a bucket, he can go get a bucket. But
that's what I'm saying. In order for the Bucks to be successful, I think they have to play through him.
He just gonna be that steady hand.
You know why they have to play through him?
You know why Drew gonna be big? Because he's gonna be in the fourth quarter.
Through him.
That's when they play through him. In the fourth
I
quarter.
think they play through him the
They
whole
won't.
fucking
They
game.
won't, bro. They won't. They won't.
I think they don't have a choice.
They won't. They won't.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying
won't.
I don't think they have a choice.
You don't. I'm
In
telling
order to
you,
be
they won't.
successful, I don't think they
won't.
have a choice. Like they have to play through
They
him,
won
bro.
60 games last year.
And Ian lost in the second round.
I wonder why.
No point guard. They got one.
The point guard.
And he like 6'5",
When
6'6".
he wasn't letting your point guard be a point guard and your best player just trying to go to the paint and it's
Who's your
right
point
there.
guard?
Bledsoe.
Is that really like a point guard?
He's a combo
Or is he
guard.
like- yeah,
He's a
he's
combo
really
guard.
he's a 2.
Yeah, just too short to be really.
Yeah, like
I agree with that.
he's not looking to
But-
pass.
I just don't think they're not gonna play through him. He's an improvement
They should
because he's not his mentality ain't scoring. He's not gonna average 25.
But
He's gonna average 15 and 18
can.
because Chris Middleton gonna get his.
'Cause
Now his
he
assists,
can, though.
gonna go up.
Drew can average. That's what I want you to know. Like Drew can average 25
I
though.
was on Drew Holiday his rookie year.
I'm just saying, Drew
like,
can average
I know
25.
about-
I'm just
he
saying,
averaged 20 in Philly.
No, you were just making it seem like that's
know
not.
it.
That's like.
I'm saying that's not his
like-
game.
Yeah, I know, but like
If he doesn't have to
he
average
have it. He
25,
got
he
it in
won't.
his bag.
I know that.
I just need that. Just open the bag.
We know Lou can average 25, but do we? That's not it. That's not his role right now. That's not gonna be his role. But Marcus Smart at 37.
That's because he was like defensive player of the year, so I guess.
Above Lane Vliet and Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon got hurt. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. I respect this. Vucevic at 42. Give my boy some respect,
Yeah,
man.
I think he should be higher.
He should, but he in Orlando.
Like a top 5 big.
He in Orlando, bro.
Yeah.
Vuce a bucket, yo. Vuce is really a bucket. All right, Jaren Jackson at 43. Draymond at 44. That's about right. I like that.
That's just disrespectful.
I like that.
Super disrespectful.
I like that. See, because you see his real game when he ain't got. Never mind.
I do like the Michael Porter ranking though.
I'm surprised Gordon Hayward at 40, like this high
He's
on the list.
still nice.
I know that's my boy, but I'm just surprised.
He's
You know the
still
disrespect
nice.
he get, like.
That's fine. He gonna get the league 25 again.
You know, he in Atlanta this year.
Nah, he ain't. Hold it. He in Charlotte.
Nah, he went to. Gordon Hayward went to Atlanta, didn't he?
Charlotte.
Nah,
Atlanta.
Yeah, I know I'm not
It's on the
tripping.
list. It's
Gordon
on-
Hayward?
Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward. It's in Atlanta. He's in
my young
Atlanta.
boy extra. Yes, he said Atlanta.
It says it right here on the paper.
Yeah,
It's
he's
Atlanta.
in Atlanta, bro.
From the Celtics, Gordon.
Yes, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Am I drunk?
You are
You
high.
might be. You might be. He's in Atlanta, bro.
Y'all sure y'all want to Google that real quick?
Nigga, it's on. I'm looking at the top 100.
No, I get what you. No, I get what y'all
I'll put it
saying.
up on Google for him. I'll put it up on Google for him. Don't worry, y'all.
Wait, what?
Jordan Hayes. That's better than the name.
Where you thought he was at? He's at Charlotte.
Yeah.
Say Charlotte. Oh, they saying Charlotte. Why the fuck?
Why did
Hey,
I
what's
say
with
Charlotte?
Atlanta?
I'm not
It's
drunk,
Atlanta.
bro. No, bro. He played for Charlotte, bro. He played for Charlotte. I'm not fucking drunk, bro.
Oh, I'm drunk.
Yeah, it is Charlotte.
All right.
The fuck y'all saying Atlanta?
Well, I'm looking at the top
You don't have to
100,
go on
and
it.
they got everybody's names on it. I mean, their team.
Nah, I'm about to say Gallinari and Rondo went to Atlanta.
Gallinari.
And then
I knew they got
the
a
dude from the
three.
Kings.
White boy, right?
Bogdanovich.
with the square hair.
Bogdanovich,
Yeah.
All right.
He went to Atlanta too. Hey, I'm about to say Hayward Charlotte.
Oh yeah, you right. They still got they still got Victor Oladipo top 50. Karis LeVert, y'all niggas love LeVert. He not better than Dinwiddie. I was arguing with my brother. They got LeVert at 46 and Dinwiddie at 49.
I get it.
Dinwiddie nice, bro.
Nah, they both nice, but
Dinwiddie, my boy. He just do more. He just has to.
Houston, Trey Harden. Trey Harden.
I want Dinwiddie in Philly for the longest.
Bro, that next team about to be scary.
Honest. All right, so you get down to this bottom 50. I don't really care about the bottom 50.
They got Pat at 90.
I really don't, but I just think this
It should
list.
be there.
I personally think this list is terrible.
Who you think winning it this year?
Win what?
Early favorite.
Championship?
Yeah.
Lakers.
Hey.
Unfortunately, I said it last year though. Go back and watch the episodes last year.
Hey.
My finals prediction was Lakers 6ers. Lakers win in 7. My Sixers was fucking ass when you make the finals.
We're gonna get
I had to
y'all.
let
We're
you
gonna
know
get y'all out of there in 7.
I said that for last year. This year.
Oh,
That was
this
my
year.
prediction.
Oh,
Last year with the podcast, I said y'all was gonna make the finals.
So who you got coming out the East?
This year,
Yeah.
not us. I might.
Yes.
I had to do a early finals prediction.
Boston,
I probably would say Lakers Nets.
I think
If-
they're a year away.
No, I don't. I say that because if they keep what they have now,
Oh no. Houston. Trey Harden.
if they keep what they have now, if they get Harden,
Brooklyn.
it just depends. It just depends
Brooklyn.
on.
Give up everything.
He don't want to see KD in the finals.
Give up.
Nobody want to see KD in the finals. Nobody want to see KD in the finals.
If Brooklyn doesn't give up if they get, I don't think they really want to get Harden, but if they don't
They're
give
only
up
giving
too
up.
much,
They're giving up what you think they're giving up.
I'm saying this is if my
I'm
scenario
telling you,
would be.
they're giving up what you think they're giving up.
Can I finish?
Houston, all right,
Can
what
I
you saying?
finish?
All right.
Can I finish?
Cause I know what you're gonna say.
Can I finish?
You got it.
Can I finish? I'm saying
Shut up.
this is what I'm thinking is gonna happen.
Shut up.
If Brooklyn is able to keep, they got to get rid of Kyrie, obviously. But if they're able to keep
they
one
want big three.
hell no, they gotta get rid of Kyrie. Ain't no way they keep Kyrie. Ain't no way. They gotta get rid of Kyrie. So if they keep either, I would say they should keep LeVert. I mean not LeVert. Dinwiddie. They have to keep one or the other, and then if they can find a way to put in draft picks instead of giving them Joe Harris, they would be straight.
Let's get rid.
But the odds are Houston gonna want the crib.
Let's get rid.
But that's why I don't want Philly.
Houston already gave up too much for Russ, who's no longer on the team. They have to ask for the crib.
They have to.
That's what I'm saying.
And I don't
They
even
have-
understand.
Compared to what they,
My
you
thing
know,
is this,
you know what
why
they
did
gave
you
up for
give
Russ,
up-
right?
Yeah, why did you give up Russ in a first round for a player that's not as good as Russ? That made no sense to me.
They just want to
Like,
wrestle.
you're like, I mean, they had no leverage though because Russ won it out.
No, it was
So,
that, and then Harden didn't want him.
That too.
Harden didn't want Russ on
But-
the team no more.
Why do it matter when Harden is constantly in the media saying he won out?
But
Right, did it on purpose.
So why are you use
Houston.
that? I can't even use that argument. I think just because Russ wanted out.
But if they
But the thing is that you
want,
said-
they all wanted out though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So you can't say, "Oh, we're doing this because Harden."
But I'm saying,
Harden went out too.
they still no. I'm saying, but they still have hope that Harden is gonna come back. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
John
he on the
Wall
contract. He got to
team.
come back.
That's fine. That's good enough to be formative in the West if they could get back healthy.
They're gonna be in the playoffs.
Nah, they're gonna be in the play-in. I don't think like that 7 to 10 range. 7 to 10 range. You
Getting
think?
knocked off first round, but yeah, they're gonna play. Top 5.
Houston?
Houston?
Wall and
6 is a low.
just Wall and Boogie? Or with Harden?
Yes. I watched Harden take that team to a 2 seed with just him, with lesser talent. Like they'll be the playoffs, bro.
I'm not saying that
They'll
they
be the
won't.
playoffs.
I'm just
They won't.
you're banking on.
6.
I'm saying you're banking on Wall and Boogie staying healthy. That's the point I'm making.
No, I'm banking on Harden doing what he's been doing for eight years in Houston.
Oh, that's what.
Winning 50 plus
No, that's
games.
what I'm saying.
Winning
okay,
50 plus
okay.
games. And
I'm saying Harden not on the
We're
team.
saying if Harden's not on the team.
If it's just,
Harden not on the
if
team.
it's just
Yeah,
Wall
that's
and
what the fuck are you talking about?
No. They're playing.
That's what I'm saying. 7
Alright.
to 10. Yeah, that's what
But
the
if
fuck you
that,
talking
though, I thought
about.
you were saying Harden was still on the team.
No, that's not top.
Oh.
Oh no, that's top 5.
We saying no. We saying like if this is if Wall and Boogie can stay healthy, like they're like a 7 to 10.
Yeah, if it's just them two.
Yeah, all right.
But if them two can play with Harden, and that's somehow can match, I can see them being top 5. Because of how much of Harden is going to be. But then again, is that system going to change?
Well, D'Antonio will.
Because they got a new coach.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's
saying,
like, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying how much how effective is Harden going to be?
he's going to be the same.
I'm saying if it's a more
It's
of a
not-
ball movement type of offense.
He goes back down to what he was doing before. 25 to 28 points a game, facilitating 7 assists, getting his
Well,
board.
would
It's
you-
like 28 to 7 and 6 as opposed to the
You won't want him.
36.
You won't want him to change his game, since he has
His
a true.
game-
I'm saying since he has a true point guard now.
His
You don't
game-
want him to like get a post up, or like develop a mid range because he won't have to work for the bucket no
He has a
more.
mid-range. Just,
I'm saying
Houston
to
is-
use the mid range because
Yeah,
he don't
to
have
use
to.
it.
He don't have to.
Because if you watch his former games, he used to shoot a lot of mid-range
Yeah.
jumpers. It's just Houston's so big on analytics, he stopped shooting. It was layup and three.
But he don't like
His
with
game-
Wall. He don't.
His game will have to. His style will have to offer because the offense is going to change. D'Antoni's
Because he
system.
could probably be more effective off
He
ball.
was more effective. That's what I'm saying. People don't get D'Antoni's system created this hard.
Yeah.
If you look at the Suns with Nash,
Yeah.
that entire offense was based around Steve Nash'
Yeah.
ability to score, break down the defense, and facilitate. When you stop Steve Nash,
But
you
he-
stop the
he
Suns,
also
and they
had
played no
dominant
defense.
Big and a wing that could go get his own.
Yeah, but Amari Stoudemire was dominant in a pick and roll because he had a great
Yeah.
point guard.
Oh, I mean, you can say the same thing about Karl Malone, but
Yeah, they do.
I'm just saying. But they'll say otherwise. That's what I'm
If you
saying.
take out John Stockton, Karl Malone probably scores about 25 to 27,000.
Oh, so you think whoever was his power forward, Stockton was just dumping it all? That's what you telling me?
Man, that pick and roll was crazy.
No, I'm just asking the
John
question.
Stockton was averaging 14 assists
I'm just
in a
saying.
season.
I'm just
I
saying
mean,
because Darren Williams averaged 12 in that same season. That's why I asked. Mike was like
Yeah,
11.
that's Jerry
12.
Sloan.
But he also had Carlos Boozer. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said 25 to 27,000.
Yeah.
I ain't saying Karl Malone was a bum. He's still gonna
Yeah.
get buckets, but 36,000. Yeah, a lot of them points came from Stockton though. Like a lot of them points came from easy layups and dunks from Stockton. Setting it up.
But I think how you said that, I think having Wall can help elevate Harden's game on an efficiency level.
Efficiency, yeah, hell yeah.
Because he won't have to work as hard. It would be like a KD situation where it's like
That's
have him pick his spots.
yeah, but that's betting that John
Harden
Wall
wants
comes
it.
back healthy.
He looks good.
He looked good playing in the rec.
No, I'm saying this past week,
I ain't watched. I don't watch.
Well, last
preseason
night.
games like that. I don't watch
Yeah.
preseason games like that.
Boogie's probably skinnier than he's ever been.
Which I don't know if I like that or not.
It might help him in his
It'll
offense.
probably help him.
Because you got to think he had
Health-wise.
2 leg injuries.
Yeah, I was about to say health-wise,
Naturally,
hell
it's just
yeah.
going.
Hell yeah. I think health wise that definitely
Yeah.
probably help him to probably try to stay out the injury reserve.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Harden there or not. I mean, but who? So I mean, my pick right now is Lakers Nets. I just want to
Yeah, the
see.
Lakers beat
I
the
just
Nets.
finally want to see that that fair matchup of Bron versus KD.
Oh, is there like the go-to players?
Yeah, because it's an even matchup then. I mean, you got.
Oh, it's not that even.
It's even. Because KD and Braun cancel themselves out.
AD
it's just,
and Reed, that's not too even. That's not too even.
I mean,
that's not even.
It's even to me. I mean, AD gonna dominate his matchup, and Kyrie gonna do what he do.
I get that,
No,
but I'm saying, no. I get
you
that.
saying on just
pure level of basketball. It's
I'm talking about on
not
a
the
team,
same.
but also, if you look at rosters, you can argue that the Nets are a deeper team than y'all. Because Dinwiddie's a bucket off the bench.
He is.
LeVert is a bucket off the bench. Joe Harris is one of the best shooters in the league. And then you still got what's boy with the fro? Jared Allen, and then you still got DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, facts. I forgot DeAndre.
I'm saying team-wise fair matchup. I'm not talking about star caliber wise. The Lakers are the best two players in the league.
Dinwiddie and LeVert get canceled out by Trez and Schroeder, no?
Trez, not Schroeder, no.
But Schroeder averaged the same amount as LeVert.
I don't see him doing that.
And this? I don't see him averaging 20.
Nah.
I see Trez averaging a lot more.
I can see Schroeder averaging about.
But I also see Schroeder averaging like 15 and like.
I see him averaging about between 12 to 15. I give that 12 to 15. Nothing higher than that though.
Because Rondo low key could have ate in our system if he just knew how to score.
That's just nice.
That's what I'm saying.
He don't score to the
That's
playoffs.
what I'm saying. He don't score
to the playoffs.
But like,
that's just a nice game. I don't know. We'll see. I just think Dinwiddie is.
I just think that second matchup is just not
Schroeder is
fair.
just not Dinwiddie. Like he's just not like Dinwiddie.
No, I get what you're saying, but you can say
Trez to me. Trez and LeVert gonna cancel out because Trez can get a bucket, but it's like how do y'all fit him in too? This is like we gotta see.
We still magically got cool, so.
Yeah. I'm saying it's an even matchup to me for teams. I don't know why I think they deeper than come off the bench.
After
I just like they
3
better.
to 10, maybe. I don't. That first two just isn't fair to me because Kyrie is so far down on that list.
That's true, but I mean,
like, is he?
People would have said that about Steph and Kyrie in the years they won the finals. People would have said Steph was so much better than Kyrie, and he gave him 27 a game.
Yeah, but
it's just you got Bron.
AD is.
AD, like.
Yeah, like AD.
I'm just saying. Then you got KD, because if KD got to go get 35, 40, he going to get 35, 40.
Yeah, but I mean, AD could, if he hot. That's what I'm saying. If he hot, but he's going to get 25.
If KD, he's going to get 25. It ain't no if he hot for KD. It's if KD put up 25 shots, he got 40.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
And we know KD ain't shooting that much. But if he got to put up that many shots, you don't want him shooting that much.
I don't like him with Kyrie. Because KD going to be in the rhythm and Kyrie going to try to dance and get hit. Whereas like Steph, like relinquished. I don't like.
It's not. But people always say that. But he played with Russ for.
No. I'm saying the chemistry wise, like Kyrie may not know, like
that's why you got
KD, like KD hot right
that's
now.
Why you got,
Feed this
that's
nigga.
why you got
like,
Kent, and that's why you got 70 games in the regular season this year. So we figure it out. 72, I think they're doing this year. Figure that shit out. That's
it's
it.
nothing else to figure out. Just give him the ball. Move out the way.
That's not
if
like
he give
Kyrie
it back
a
to
bucket.
you, get your own bucket.
That's not like Kyrie a bucket.
No.
A bucket though. We not
it's
gonna
levels now.
Young Reed.
It's levels now.
We're not gonna disrespect Young
It's
Reed.
levels now.
It is levels, but it ain't too many buckets like Kyrie in the league.
Ain't no one ever like Kevin Durant.
I understand that.
No. But you said it's levels.
That.
You said not too much, not too many in the league.
I understand that. The Lakers don't even got a bucket like Kevin Durant. So
the world.
That's
The world got a bucket. What the fuck you mean?
Like topic anyway. Who is your favorite? What's your final prediction? I know it's the Lakers. So against who?
What if I got the Clippers?
Lakers and who else?
Who I got the Lakers playing?
Portland?
Yeah.
And to the finals?
If they stay healthy.
I'm not mad.
But it's a health thing for them.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Clippers showed that they could be beat by certain teams. So
I'm not mad at that, but
because if Barton come back on the Nuggets, that offense is even worse.
You got Portland versus who?
Lakers.
Alright.
How what?
They both in the West.
No, like in the West. That's the finals. That's the finals. Like whoever win that matchup.
And we appreciate y'all watching. You know.
Oh! I was supposed to give an East prediction.
Like what? Like, that's the finals.
It's not really. Where Kevin Durant at?
You know what's crazy to me? There was no team in the league that could fuck with the Lakers last year. And this nigga was worried the whole season.
Well,
The whole season.
Now Kevin Durant
in my
is back.
boots.
Now Kevin Durant is back and he like, oh, I'm not just worried. Just like he wasn't worried about the Falcons. In the zone,